back again. Here we go. Here we go. Right. Where we headed? The plan was to get the raptors, get Mancrick's wife, get that one. So we'll go down there and get tribes at war while we're there. What we got here? What we got here? It's a naughty little druid, isn't it? Right. Something you need to do is you need to go and watch the other video that got uploaded today. The benefits of gaming, it's called. I think that's what it's called. Let's just double check. The hidden positives of gaming, a WoW perspective. Go and watch that. After this, of course. Alright, let's head down. Funny, I haven't played this character. When was the last time I played? November 3rd, 3 days ago. Even a couple of days feels like I've not played it for ages. Weird how that works out. I have been on WoW, but just on retail. Not been recording retail. I don't see the point in recording level 80 stuff. Because I wouldn't watch someone do what I've been doing at level 80. But I would watch people level, so that's the logic behind that. I've just been doing, I log on. First thing I do is check if I've sold anything. Then I do Headless Horseman, Dungeon Finder. And then I'll go and do delves. Pretty much it. Just work my way up to get the Great Vault filled up for the end of the week. Today I checked it and I got a new chest. Was it 16 chests? I think it was. So that's not been too bad really. Tell you what, we'll go this way around just so we can kill some stuff. I did do a Final Fantasy 7 video the other day, like I keep saying I was going to do. I was quite happy with it once I finished, but then when I watched some of it back, the blooming music was too loud. It's alright here and there, but it was too loud. You could hear that over my voice too often. I quite enjoyed recording that as well. Reading all the voices for all the characters. Because obviously it's not, what do you call it, voice activated? Well, there's no one speaking. Let's skin him. So the second part, I'm going to have to go into the game, change the settings, record, listen back to it, and then go again. It's just a bit shit though, innit, when the first episode isn't how you'd want it to be. Doesn't exactly make people want to listen to the rest. But we shall see. There's it now. The 6th. So what's that? 7 days until Warcraft Direct, I think. Looking forward to that. Let's hope we get something for Classic. It's not just the next patch for retail and Classic Hardcore. I might just sack off that Hardcore rogue I made and then just wait until that new realm comes out and make one then. When there's a bit more hype around it. Saying that doesn't really make a difference, does it? Because I won't be grouping up with anyone, so it doesn't matter which realm I do it on. I'm sure there was an item I wanted to show you. I can't remember what it was. I don't know whether it's that. I didn't really sell that. Oh, legs. I didn't really sell that much once I finished recording. Look, we're on 9 gold. Didn't manage to get the buff either. Got that one, but the other one, I can't find what time it starts. You would think it'd probably be about 5:30, 6 maybe. It's just a wild stab in the dark, to be honest. Da, 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 da. You can do these ones, and then after, stone back to Sepulture. Sepulture, we've got that one. And then after we've been there, on to Hillsbrad. Still quite low level, really. Ysandril. Isn't that a name of someone in the game? Can I jump over? Nope. Where we go then. I was thinking today when I was at work, one of the good things about leveling, well, one of the many good things, is how when you log on, you know sort of what you're doing, but you get to explore all the different places as you're doing what needs to be done. Whereas when I'm on retail and I log on, my character pretty much just stays in the city, and then I queue for different stuff, and that's it. Apart from delves, I suppose. So you don't see a great variety of the world. You just be to delve and back, queue. There's not really much reason to go about. So once you get a certain amount of gear, you don't need the world quests. Apart from those world soul memories, I think it's world soul. They're quite good for Valor Stones. There's too many currencies though, far too many. Valor Stones, and then there's the crests to upgrade the gear. I think there's about 4 different crests. And then you've got items, sorry, currency for the delves, undercoins, resonance crystals. There's loads. And obviously then you get ones for the holiday event. There must be a better way of doing it. And I bet in the next patch there'll be something like that as well. Because they're adding a ring, I think. So that'll have some sort of power where you have to increase that somehow. Weapon of choice. We won't do that one now. We'll do this one. And it's got a quest to go with it. So when you get that quest there, never do that on its own. You go and get one of these ones first. Knock off 2 birds with 1 stone. Da, da, da. This one. Right, who's gonna hand that into? Is it in there? That's to go to Thunder Bluff. I haven't even been there yet. Oh, not explored it. Is that worth it? Just that quest? I don't know if it is. I don't think I've ever done that quest. Doesn't ring a bell. What's going on there? Get him! Shall I? Nah, I can't, because if he finds out and comes back and kills me, it's going to ruin part of the video. Yeah, get him! Come on! Yes! Good lad. Female troll hunter. What on earth were they thinking? What a strange combination that is. No. Female troll priest perhaps, but even then I don't think I'd make anything A female troll. The male ones look alright if you've got the blue mohawk. That's growing on me. I used to hate them. What was that timer for? It popped up then. And disappeared quickly. Turn that down a little bit. Arsenal player tonight. Inter Milan away. Thank God that Odegaard's back. So, let's see it there again. Look. It's 28 minutes. Ah, for that. Get rid of that then. Don't be fooled by the rock still like that. I'm still Jenny from the block. It's much better doing green quests when you're a warrior. So you can go bounce from one to the next instead of having to heal all the time. We've got not too bad gear now at the moment though, compared to before. It's alright really, isn't it? Whereas at one point when we were like level 14, when we had that level 5 weapon and chest that just gave 3 agility and everything else was grey. Or white, I suppose. Next good move, execute. Do I need you? We do. See, Trump won the election today. That's good. I wish that England actually had a Prime Minister who had some bollocks. Instead of Keir Starmer. We never seem to have any good choices though. Keir Starmer, Rishi Sunak. Who was the other idiot? Who was going for it? People like Jeremy Corbyn. You'd think with all the millions of people in the UK there must be someone who could do the job. I suppose the people behind that person, the ones who pull the strings, won't want someone who's got some bollocks, would they? They want someone who is easily to control. Which is why Trump got cheated out of it last time, because he's not easy to control. So it's gonna do. Not far off ding. Day off tomorrow. So you know what that means? That means today is rest day from the gym, because tomorrow is my one-to-one MMA session. No doubt that'll last ages again like last time. One-to-ones, normally you pay for it, it's meant to be an hour, so 10 till 11. I didn't get home till 1:30. And I only lived 25 minutes away. 25 to 30, so... Yeah, always happens. Me and my instructor just end up chatting about everything. It's good though when you can actually have a conversation with people on your level. Whether they don't just look at you like you're mad. Chatting about things like the law of attraction, what have you. Meaning and purpose in life. I quite like reading Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning for that. Does make you look at your life a bit when you think of how they went through Auschwitz or the different concentration camps. Puts life into perspective a bit when you think times are hard. I suppose you measure your own stress based on what you know, don't you? If you've always had an easy life, something that's difficult to you is different to someone who's always had a hard life. Their range for what's stressful is different. For example, someone who's scared of getting in an elevator, that's going to be completely different to, say, the average person who, to them, it's nothing. I don't think I've ever known anyone scared of elevators, so no. What's the only two fears that people are born with? I think it's heights and loud sounds. Was it that? That's the only ones that people are actually born with. I'm sure I heard that. It's nice, isn't it, just going from mob to mob. No downtime. That's what's so good about Victory Rush. Don't know what I'm going to play if they bring out a Classic Plus. I did make a series saying it was going to be Shaman or Druid, but I don't know. I'd have to know what moves they all had. My mate said want me to do a PvP server. Couldn't do that though. Can't film on a PvP server, no chance. Not getting ganked all the time and recording that. I wouldn't care if you could release it your body, but corpse running would do my head in. Unless I created two streamed / recorded one on a PvE and then played a PvP off server, but if the leveling speed's what it is in Villa, there's no chance I'm doing that. I mean, when you've got a full-time job, you're limited for time. Not like these full-time content creators. I don't know how they sit there all day. My legs get uncomfortable. It's weird, it's almost like the more flexible you are, you seem to get restless quicker. Yet if you're constantly tight, it's like your body's used to it. Because I'm quite flexible, really. You think I'd be alright sitting down for hours. I always have to, that's why I always go like this. That's when my legs get uncomfortable. I put it underneath myself and swap to the other side. Oh, let's fire a bow, actually. Ah, just going to do it back. I was hoping he was going to come towards me. What we're like, forgetting our talents. It's because I'm killing stuff quite easily. Oh, we've only just done it. Dinged. I didn't even realise that. That'll be why then. Grats me. I tried the other day because I read that if you drink cold water it makes you need a piss more, and I always seem to need one. And I thought, oh, I won't keep my water in the fridge then because I have it in a filter. I'll just keep it out by the side. Made no difference, I'm sure it's not. Still go to the toilet all the time. It's a little fact for you there. Size that sword. Right, what we have to anyway, probably quicker do it this way. Thorn Weavers and the other ones. Thorn Weavers probably loads on the other side. There. Any wearing cabin's great. What I hate, what people do, videos. I watched someone's the other day, I watched their Who, and they always make out in their thumbnails and titles like what the next classic's going to bring, or what classic direct's going to, what's on it. And you watch a video and it's just their opinion. But in the title or the thumbnail, it's completely misleading, as if whatever they're saying is fact. And then you're watching, it's like, well, that's not a fact at all. Like, something's coming in Classic Plus. Like, let's say, for example, it said like mounts coming in Classic Plus, and then you watch a video, it's nothing to do with that. And they'll be saying why they think they should be in it, not that it actually is coming. It's their opinion. I suppose they don't care once they get the views. But you're unlikely to subscribe to someone, aren't you, if all the titles are misleading. He's going to fire back anyway, shouldn't have done that. Silly boy. Oof. Ooh, that was lovely, that. Right. Let's find some thorn weavers. We got there. Little troll mage. He looks alright. I prefer undead though. Undead mage. So I prefer undead for most stuff though, don't I? So it's no great surprise. Hunters do we need? No. Right. Why do that and then not? You think you'd have done that and then cast for me from far away? Got you. I think there's quite a lot of these across the, I was going to say across the road. Can you really have roads if you haven't got cars? I suppose they built roads years ago and there was carts, horses, so the answer is yes, you can. Bounce, bounce, bounce to the beat. I'm going to make you move your feet. Need to think of what the next video is going to be now for the channel. Obviously these are the bread and butter, and then you've got the other ones, like the one I mentioned this morning. Is like your chicken and your jalapenos that you add to the top, your spicier videos. What? We had one on dopamine, and then the positive effects of gaming. Well, I need to think of another one. I'm sure I've got a list somewhere. I'll have a look there. Funny that how people always say things like, if you were a gamer, they think you're wasting your time. But yet all the people who sit and watch Korean EastEnders, that's not wasting the time. Watching TV isn't, but gaming is. Always seems to have negative connotations around gaming. Even though you're keeping your mind much active when you're solving puzzles, and if you're playing an MMO, it can have that social aspect, depending on how you play. Most of the time it doesn't for me, because I play on my own. Apart from on a night, I'll join Discord, like I say when I play retail. It used to be more sociable. A couple of years back. Especially the first time through WoW. Bloody hell. Used to play till after o'clock in the morning, doing arena. Just one more game. And then it'd be like, oh, we can't end it on a loss. Keep doing it till we win. Oh, that was a good one. Now we've got to keep the flow going. Safe to say, couldn't do that now. Go to work on like a couple of hours sleep. Not as bad as going to work. Still pissed, mind, after a night out. Got caught once by my boss trying to rob one of the bikes. I finished being in the club, and then went to the back of my work because we had all the post bikes. I thought, oh, I can't be asked to walk home, I'll just rob one of those and bike home. And as I got around the back to get it, my boss pops up. He said, "Chef, what are you doing?" I was just like, what time do I start? And he's like, in about 3 hours. I was like, alright then, I'll see you in 3 hours, and just ran off. And then just came back in 3 hours. By that time he'd obviously told everyone who I worked with what I'd been up to. So that was good. Couldn't do that now, no way. Remember going straight from someone's house as well once. I was there in like shoes, jeans, shirt, and he's like, "Shit, you can't work in that." And I was like, oh, "I'm not going home." I was like, "I just have to put high vis on." And he's like, "Oh, fuck's sake." He's like, "Alright then." He's walking around in like jeans, shirt and high vis delivering post and parcels. Thankfully at the time I remember I must have still been pissed, but then like halfway through the day I could feel myself sobering up. So that's when you start getting tired. I remember just thinking, I must stink of booze. How old I must have been then? 19 maybe? Those days were fun, but I could not do it now. What am I after? So on, Weaver. I hope when we go to Hillsborough we've got our herb in hide off. What's that one? Defeat the Dark Rider and bring the relic to the Dala. Dark Rider always sounds good, doesn't it? You just think of Lord of the Rings. Saying that, playing this, loads of things remind me of Lord of the Rings. I must mention it every single video. I keep being tempted to go through Shadow of War. I streamed Shadow of Mordor. I should have just recorded it, to be fair. Shadow of War is better, but a lot longer. Start in Minas Morgul. It was called something different before that though, wasn't it? I can't remember what it was called before. And there's a Witch King that changed the name of it, I think. And he made it his base. Didn't like that actually in the films where, well, not in the films, in the books. How Eowyn killed him. I thought it should have been some great knight. I know that's not the point of it, but still. Getting stabbed in the leg by a hobbit and then hit in the face by that woman, Eowyn. Not quite the same as I say, like if he had an epic battle with Gandalf. Right, get you and then you after. Wasn't really any epic battles in Lord of the Rings. Like one-on-one battles. Like the Lurtz versus Aragorn's. Is that the only one? Because you've got the fight on the Weathertop. Aragorn versus several of them. The Balrog fight, like, it's not exactly an epic fight, is it? The thing is, Tolkien's not actually that good at writing battles if you read the books. Especially The Hobbit. I'm pretty sure Bilbo gets knocked out and then misses all the battle. And then he wakes up and it's over. Could be wrong there. There's much better writers for things like that, like Joe Abercrombie, the first Law trilogy, that's a good one. The Bloody Nine, one of the characters in there, aka Logan Nine Fingers, because he's missing a finger. Or J. Christoph with my favourite, Empire of the Vampire and Empire of the Damned. I love that series. Next book's done. He's just sent it to the publisher, so waiting for that to be sorted and be out next year. Thing is, I've read them first and then I listened to them on audiobook. But the third one, I'm going to have to listen to it at work, I think, because last time I was so looking forward to it, listening to it at work instead of reading it when I get home. Get that, go there, and fly back. Because it's nice when I'm at work and I get to like a certain bag and I think, right, audiobook on, I'm excited for this. So that's why I leave the audiobooks when I'm at work. I don't listen to them when I'm not. So it gives me something to look forward to make work more exciting. There's method behind the madness. Right, today I was listening to Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix and The Lightbringer, which is part of the Red Rising series. Right, come on. Come on, Raptors, where are you? Not playing ball, are they? There's one. Ooh, our favourite Swift Thistle. Well, it is on era. Sod's different. We're going to have to stick with this character though. We can't just keep making different characters on different versions of the game. We'll stick with this one to 60 before we do anything else. Oh, actually, depending on what Warcraft Direct says. But anything they announce isn't going to be released soon. I would not have thought. Actually, no. No. Because isn't Hardcore the 23rd, people thought? Because China are releasing their Classic Fresh, aren't they? And then people think that OnlyFans is going to be the 23rd. That is quite soon though. I don't know why they don't announce it further in advance. Why they need to keep it such a hush-hush secret. Bit bizarre that. Let people plan it in their heads. It's part of the fun. It is the most unnecessary version of the game to bring out new, man. Which is quicker to walk to. 6 and 2 3s, isn't it? I think that one might be. Yeah, just. Don't know whether we're done here or not. Right. Auto walk there while I have a look. Like I said, it'd be to 22, 23 we go here. So yeah. Yeah, quite a few nice yellow ones there, isn't there? And that one. That we can do. The one in there, that'll be tricky. Don't think we'll be able to do that one. But I like that zone, don't I? Click, click, click. Sadly, my knees click now as well. Blech, push off. Must be nice for those people who have a channel and actually make money from it, like actually can make a living, where you think the time and effort that I put in, I actually get a reward from it. Whereas for most people, like my job, the time and effort I put into it makes absolutely no difference to my income. Apart from obviously overtime, but you know what I mean. The effort I put in within my contracted hours, shall we say, makes no difference. Eckelfang hyena. Can't remember whether I said it last time I recorded this or not, but I've got app timer now, so I can only be on certain apps for a certain period of time. I didn't realise that I'm much better than I thought anyway, because now I know how long I've been on each app. I don't actually spend that much time on them. I thought I did, but I don't. A lot of the time is, in a way, it doesn't really matter. Like say, if when I'm at work and I'm waiting for the next person to finish, the person I work with to finish their bag, I sometimes go on, scroll through my phone. So that isn't in a way wasted time really, because I'm at work anyway. And all I've got to do is wait. So it's not like I'm missing out on doing other things, say if I was sat at home doing it when I could be doing something else. And even then, I take a book to work with me as well. So when I'm waiting, I don't just sit on my phone, I read. I'm reading the Ikigai at the moment. I've read before, but doesn't mean I can't read it again. Right, do the hand at him. Fly there. Oh, back there as well, bloody hell. Got to fly to all of them. We got out, yeah, we'll put the herbs in the bank. Don't need any of those, I think. That one. Right, I'll tell you what, it'll be easier. Wool will turn into bandage. Right. Warlock. We like a warlock, don't we? Saying that we like most classes. Not mage, not priest. No. Everything else. I'll have to get a thumbnail before we go. What's it called? The water. We'll try and see if we could maybe do one on here, couldn't we? We'll have a look. There's no point getting it off Silver Pine Forest when we spent most of the time here. If we go over anything that looks good, we'll see. I'm not too sure at the moment. The pictures are more for me than anyone else. That's like a nice picture. Let's go and sell some rubbish. You're honourably undersea. Get a bag now, I think. Sure, you can get one when you get your rep up. Sorry, we'll sell one slot of those because we can use the other one for a buff. Right, which one's soul bound? Get rid of you lot. Increase your intellect, we don't need that. Keep those things. Should have put those in the bank as well, really. Flanking strike. Not heard of that one. Mainland's a bit poo, isn't it? Is there anything good we can get here? Right, picture wise. I'll take that. Where's that button gone? It's weird. Capture, there we are. That's rubbish now, because he's got nowhere. I must probably be the only one who creates my thumbnails while I'm recording. Well, at least you know the process of what goes on in my head. Not fully. Not fully, though. We don't bear all, do we? I'll get locked up. Da, 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 da. I just like going out anyway, even when I'm not creating thumbnails, just to look at the world. Wonder how many of the people who made this game are still working for Blizzard. Who made the vanilla. Some of them went off and made their own company, did they? I think they're working on an MMO. What was it called? Dreamhaven? Is that right? There's definitely a market for another one with this sort of feel to it. No other MMO seems to be able to capture it. Now you'd look at the systems and there's just the map's just covered in shite. And just keep it simple. Don't have to have all the professions so difficult to learn. So at the end of the day, this is meant to be a game, not another job. That's why I stopped playing Football Manager. Football Manager 2007 had it perfect. Right combination of everything. And then it went too far. That one we'll get for later. Right, is that all of them done? Not further. They're not handling them over there. There's no point with that one now, is there? Or that. Right. I think we're heading back then. When I was up there, where those little skulls are there, and I nearly heard stones accidentally all the way back to Sepulchre, remember at the last moment and stopped it. That would have been so annoying. If I meant to come back to the crossroads and I came here. Music. No point in that one. I'll get that, but we can always cancel it. Got one underneath by the sounds of things. What are you up to? Oh, just realised all the Halloween stuff's gone. Last time we were here, it was full of pumpkins, wasn't it? Sharpening stone first. That and that. Oh, I'm not doing that. Elite, no chance. That there'll do. Soon be some time for some jalapeno burgers, I think. I've been better this week in terms of not spending money at work. I think I've spent in total at work £3. I've been bringing stuff to work with me. Today rice, jalapenos, peppers, cheese and a bit of chicken. And the rest of the week it's just been pasta and chicken. I had to pay £700 for MOT. Absolute joke. And then that £800 for the boiler. I don't know why I keep pressing that. I'm just into a habit of pressing it all the time, even though I know the zone and where I'm going. This feels better, doesn't it, than being in the Barrens. Let's check our skill. Nowhere near. Where are you? There you are. If only we got a little bit of XP like we did in Kata. I did say I was going to make a character on there, didn't I? But I don't want to split my time too much. I might do this Monday to Saturday, and then on a Sunday I might do a Final Fantasy 7 one to add to that, or as well as my day off perhaps. I can't be bothered with the schedule, I just do it for whatever I feel like. I feel that's the best way to go about things. Nearly ding, nearly. 24. Can't remember the last time I leveled like a high level character on the classic era type realm. Be ages ago. I leveled characters on Kata, but obviously the world's different. Don't know whether I did in Wrath. Don't know if all the characters that I played were already high level. Oh no, yeah, no, I did that warrior in Wrath. But I was only dungeon grinding. Once it got to level 14 or whatever it was, just solo dungeons all the way up to 60. That was quite fun, that. Revenge took off loads. So yeah, already that looks better for a thumbnail than anything in the Barrens. But it wouldn't be right, would it? Seeing as though we won't be spending much time in here. Wonder if we can actually make some money off any of this. Fourth time I turned like, that's not bad really. Warlock, well anyone, a Warlock, Priest, Mage. Doubt anyone's going to be leveling Balanced Druid. Don't need to go down there. Yeah, we need Baron's Peril. Who's Baron? I've received reports that a group of undead are holding up to prepare for an attack against us. Armed with this information, we can turn the tables and attack them first, nipping their little plan in the bud. Unfortunately, my information is spotty at best. They are reported to be hiding in a location known as Baron's Peril. The exact location is unknown, but it appears to be a cave in the hills near a pocket of Dalaran wizards. I trust your resourcefulness. Find them and put them down. Alright then. We shall. I'll tell you what, I've got a plan actually. When I'm doing that, I'm cricking my neck, and do that, crick my back a bit. Don't just randomly have spasms. Right, you can have it. She's looking over that. Look at me. Now what the plan is, I'm just going to leave it here. So then when I log on next time, straight away, straight in with attacking nodes. Hearthstone back, hand it in. Walk to Hillsborough, pick up that. Go to there, and then we've got all those to do. Yes. I'm not sure where I was after Hillsbrad. I don't think you go straight to Arathi. I don't think it gets you high enough. That's a problem for another day, isn't it? 1,000 Needles, I've never been a fan of that. So I wouldn't mind missing that out. I could always go from Hillsbrad to Ashenvale. And then to... yeah, that if we need be. Right. We'll leave that there. I'll get back to this tomorrow, no doubt. And maybe a Final Fantasy VII one. We'll see.